I'm just like, I gotta do this. I gotta do. What? Woman.
Watch out for the balls.
You must absorb all the balls.
Eat the balls.
They're yummy.
It's a tricky bit. I definitely had to redo this a couple of times before I got the knack of it.
I had to redo it because I just had interruptions in the stream a bit for a second, and I had to stop what I was doing, and it caused me to fail it.
Why? Stop!
More balls, more balls.
It's almost like she wants to manipulate everyone.
You think?
Love you with your big spaghetti fork. Just
Well, she's a snake. The tail is kind of like a noodle.
slurping it up.
spaghetti.
Called,
Slurp, slurp, slurp.
people literally call snakes danger noodles.
That's true.
You have her weakness.
She saw the fat cat in my mind and she was like, I've changed.
She has deleted her Twitter. She's now freed and on your side.
You've converted her to blue sky.
I shall free you from your hate.
Where'd she go?
You went to get lunch.
You turn around and she's completely unhinged her jaw and is like swallowing Alphino whole.
Lunch.
Small child.
Can you imagine?
I'm trapped.
A primal is least. I didn't know she was a primal at all.
Yep.
The baby is you.
Amazing when you have NPCs who at least sit there and they're like, okay, I know this mechanic.
Yep. Yeah, their NPCs did get a bit smarter.
Remember when the tank ran into you when you were doing that thing to avoid the damage?
Yeah.
Activate Dio stand.
This is not what I was expecting for like a part 2 of like encountering Lakshmi.
Just balls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, orbs.
Orbs.
Ponder them.
I mean, they couldn't do. It's not like they were gonna make you like do Lakshmi to Electric Boogaloo.
But they could have. I wouldn't
I
have
mean,
complained.
that's the EX.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have complained.
That would have been Lakshmi 3.
Really? I got it before her. God.
Here, Alban!
Rabbon!
It's literally what happened during the practice thing. Like the
So
training.
Did it make it come true after mentioning it?
Well, yes!
I
Because it was like,
manifested.
in the practice that they do for, like, you know, all this stuff, it was like, oh, the tank is going to, like, the tank is going to, has to run over here, and the tank immediately runs to, like, the safe spot I was at. I was like, are you
Manifested.
kidding me? The spot that I ran to because it was closest. Typical.
Typical. Oh yeah, I need to call my credit card company to see if I can extend my credit.
Oh no! She's doing the chancla! Now I read it as that too.
Yeah, I read it as that every time now.
Has anybody called their credit card company to extend their line of credit before?
Oh, they keep on calling me to increase it all the time.
They just increased mine without me asking, so...
I don't let them increase it.
What does that change?
It just means that you can take out more money.
yeah, it just tempts you to
They can spend more.
spend more,
No.
which
Okay,
is maybe not the best idea for a lot of people.
Man, I love DPS checks so much. It's great.
You're gonna have to get used to them, I'm sorry to say. There you go, you did it.
DPS checks are exciting. Why did it say 3 a.m. in the corner?
That's game time.
3 a.m. Eorzean time.
Okay, I was like, why did it say that?
Yeah, if you see ET, that's Eorzean time. LT is local time.
ET the
I don't know if you know this, but we had extra daylight savings where it's now 3 a.m. for you.
Oh no. But just for me.
Just for you.
And only you.
yeah, you have to get up earlier to tend to your crops.
No, it was basically like, I was thinking of, like Knife Dad, where it's like they did something in the cloud and it got messed up and I got someone else's time. No, she's blonde!
Why does she have a pixie cut and a Mike Tyson tattoo?
Not.
I'm just imagining tossing the weapon, it slides across the floor and just cuts her foot. It's like, why?
Man, we're never seeing Xenos ever again. It's crazy. It's like crazy. It's just been deleted from the game.
I don't know what to tell you. He's dead.
I mean, when someone dies, they're dead.
Yeah, they're
People
dead
die when
forever.
People are dead when they die.
I want to let you to come back, but as a cyborg.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on!
I fixed
Ugh.
myself.
This is so stupid. I had it on the first time if I wasn't interrupted. On the first one.
I like the chicken statue in the back.
That's not a chicken. That's not.
Pumpkin statue.
Look at all these chickens.
Look at all these chickens. Man, having the echo sounds like it sucks.
I mean, if it's an artificial echo, it definitely does.
Is the Echo the Mike Tyson tattoo?
No, it's the weird eye she's got when
It's like when I get psychic damage from looking at blonde women.
It's exactly that. That's the
Yeah.
echo.
But it's like, that's not even artificial echo that I have. It looks like it sucks when I have it too, because I just sit there and I go, ah, and then I see a vision.
I feel like there's something that they retcon specifically with this cutscene, though. Or this trial, right? That's so frustrating. I don't understand that. They
What?
conflate the Echo and Heidelin's Blessing of Light so much, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, let me read the in-game lore for the Echo versus the Blessing of Light. Without spoilers, if I can find it. Where is it?
Those sandals look uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I shall free you from your hate.
And her heart grew 3 sizes bigger that day.
That sounds uncomfortable. Ever think of the Grinch having like chest pain because of that?
Yes.
Just ah!
Yeah, my mom has to see a cardiologist after that happened to her.
Alright. Tales of Heidelin's Call and the singular power it was said to bestow the Echo have been recorded throughout history. The nature of this power was not wholly understood. It is often conflated with another one of her gifts, the Blessing of Light, which ensured one's ether would remain uncorrupted by primal tempering. Except that they're saying that anybody with the Echo
Is corrupted.
can't be tempered, which is
Oh.
not true. They're not the same. I don't get why they retcon this shit. Like, the next expansion they retcon this shit. It's so stupid.
I can't
Like-
believe you can... Oh, sorry.
I don't know. I get really frustrated when, like, they write out all of this lore, like it's all, like, they have, like, a Bible of all this lore, and then they don't even follow it, and they tend to retcon it, like, an expansion or two later anyway.
That's what just reminded me of the Transformers Bible
Mhm.
that they made
Blessed
for,
Saint Transformers.
well, no, for all the Transformers movies. They made a specific book of like what to follow, what things were gonna happen, and I think by the third movie they just completely ignored it.
Yeah. I mean, there's a line in Shadowbringers that they retcon the very next expansion in Endwalker, and I was just like, what the fuck?
can't believe that they can channel Echo the Dolphin.
Every
The
time I
dolphin.
remember that Echo the Dolphin goes into like some alien stuff, I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, after all his fellow
Wait, what?
dolphin are abducted by aliens.
What was this Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
You never knew about the Echo the Dolphin? It's like weirdly goes into
It's
like
about spending space. By
All I can think of is Sean Vids once found just the funniest Let's Play of Echo the Dolphin, where somebody went, "I'm just one dolphin," and I just constantly think of that line specifically all the time. I'm just one dolphin.
Dolphins are interesting because they can be the nicest creatures ever or the most foul.
Or the
bastards.
most awful terror, just like humans. Just like
Dolphins
humans.
are the closest to humans because they just their morality is all over the place. They're
I guess that's what-
unpredictable.
I guess that's what happens when you gain an semblance of intellect.
I
Remember
honestly,
how-
yeah.
Remember how yesterday we were talking about how messed up kangaroos were? How it's like, yeah, sometimes they'll just wait in the water to see if like someone will like come over and they'll drown them. Like, what is wrong with them?
They will hold other animals hostage, so one animal will go and they'll kill both.
Kangaroos are like nasty.
Pretty
keep
sure
saying it,
humans
they're
would do
like
that
you.
too. So like, yeah, humans and man, you ever think about how fucked up humans are?
Yeah.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
You know
Maybe it
what's one
isn't.
creature-
Maybe it is an animal thing.
You know, it's one creature that is blameless and innocent.
Fat cat.
Well, fat cat, but also the sea
no.
cucumber.
True.
Yeah, you even have like the sea cucumbers that have like the fish that live up in their anuses.
I mean, unless
Yeah, that's just the only design flaw. The evolution let them have, you know.
which design flaw?
The
That their
fact that-
The
mouths
fish that can
and their-
live inside a sea cucumber's anus.
I mean, that's on the fish more than the sea cucumber. I feel like.
The sea cucumber just lets it happen. It's like, yeah,
They
okay.
don't have a choice. I feel like.
They actually welcome it. They raise,
Okay.
they raise their butts up.
When I went to Catalina Island, there was one thing that was really fun, and it was like they would show us a bunch of like, they had this little tank of just a little habitat for whatever, like, critters, you know, just like around the seabed, like the
Creatures.
shallow seabed and everything. And there was one that they called like an evil squishy. Because it was like, if they ate each other, it was fine. It's like, that's just the way it goes. You know, they just wanted to have something to show kind of like the ecosystem. And they were like, if you feel this one, you can feel the shell inside of it that you just ate.
Wow.
So it's like, you could just like gently touch it, and yeah, you could just feel that there was like, it ate something that was like harder.
No,
like,
you
that's-
know what
that's messed up.
animal is completely innocent?
What?
Horseshoe crabs, God's perfect creatures.
True.
Yeah, a horseshoe crab is perfect.
We use horseshoe crabs actually to test medications like injections to make sure that they're safe.
Because there's unique coagulant in their blood.
Yep. And we do it without killing the horseshoe crabs.
Yeah, because we have to milk them.
Milk them for their blood. No, that's true.
Yeah.
That's genuine.
That's not a term I thought about with the horseshoe crab. Yeah, we
Milking a
milk
horseshoe
them.
crab. We
It's literally,
they-
it's literally called farms where they milk horseshoe crabs.
It's I don't think milking is the term, but like I guess it is the closest you could call it. I mean, we do draw blood from horseshoe crabs. They have blue blood, by the way.
Ah, so they're royals.
They have blue blood because their blood is copper based instead of iron based.
Interesting.
So we have red blood because we have iron based blood cells. But
What
their blood
if
cells
I
are
surprised you and I
copper-based.
said that I have copper-based blood?
I mean, I don't think they would let you donate as often as you do.
They're like, you have the super plasma.
Super plasma. We can't use this.
We can only put it in TVs.
It's that one meme of Dipper from Gravity Falls. Wow, it's completely worthless.
I think they found the one person who has mercury in their blood.
I mean, I'm sure there used to be a lot more of those back before we knew mercury was poison.
I'm pretty sure my dad probably has mercury in his blood because apparently he told me when he was little, one of the fun things that he would do is break the thermometers and play with the stuff inside.
Gosh.
Yeah.
That's
I think
just
that kinda
making me
explains
think
why
of.
he's such an asshole.
That's making me think of that one joke in Kung Pao where it's like his hands are hurting after like all this training, and they're kind of like bleeding, and it's just like the love interest is like, "Does this hurt?" And she like breaks a thermometer into like his hands, and it's just like, "Well, it's like no? Does this hurt?" She just starts like salting them.
Your mom doesn't work for Uldot anymore.
I know. I was just sitting there thinking like my moms are getting separated.
Oh, another
My
divorce.
Lalafell mom
It's a
and
mutual
my gladiator
separation.
mom.
They're just choosing to live apart for a while.
Why is there so much divorce and separation? We had like Crystal Mom, Crystal Dad.
Crystal Mom and Crystal Dad got a divorce.
Yeah, like I
I
thought that
can't
was
wait for you to
established.
find out the true nature of Crystal Mom and Crystal Dad.
Mm-hmm.
That they're crystals.
Yeah, they're crystals.
And then
You
one's a
figured
mom
it
and
out.
one's a
Wow.
dad.
One's a mom, one's a dad. You figured it out. Never
The
mind.
lore,
I
they're
guess you
crystals.
figured out the lore.
It turns out that it's just somebody behind the curtain, just like don't look behind the curtain.
There was
Look,
a massive reveal in the trailer for Shadowbringers, for the record, that had people like on their knees shocked from the reveal. They were like, "How is this not a spoiler?" And Yoshi P was like, "That's because that is the least like shocking thing that happens in Shadowbringers," and he was correct.
Yep.
All I know about Crystal Mom and Crystal Dad is Hylian and Zodiac, like whatever.
That's their names. Don't
Yeah,
wear them
that's-
out.
That's all I know, and I'm sure I'm going to hear them a lot.
Yoshi P's.
See, it's almost like they're like central to the plot of Final Fantasy XIV.
Yep.
Like, but I have a feeling from Shadowbringers, I'm going to hear about them a lot.
I actually think that you should watch the trailer for Shadowbringers, because then you'll be on the same page that like all of us were going into Shadowbringers.
Like
when
the trailer, as in like the intro, like the starting video thing.
not the starting video, you should watch that too, but like the genuine trailer that was revealed like at
the
FanFest
announcement of Shadowbringers.
when they announced the expansion.
Yeah.
Because like that trailer like brought everybody to their fucking knees. They were like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Like the biggest twist of Shadowbringers.
Like,
the
there was
biggest
a-
reveal is the main.
Yeah, no,
bad
like
guy
they straight
is
up just reveal a huge plot twist like in the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
And Yoshi P straight up says, "Yeah, that's like the least shocking thing that happens in Shadowbringers." And he was fucking right.
I can't wait for the dramatic part where Emmett South paints a fake tunnel.
You called it.
What?
You called it.
So,
I'm
would you say
so
that
excited for that part?
we should, in case you see that trailer at patch, basically the end of Shadowbringers, of Stormblood, so that'll be
Yes.
4.56.
It would be the patch before you would go into Shadowbringers is when you should see that trailer, because that's when everybody else would have seen that trailer.
Yeah, so that'll be 4.56, a Requiem
Yes.
of Heroes.
Yes.
You find out like the even biggest Shadowbringers twist is that the main bad guy turns out just to be a fat cat with a red cape and tiny pauldrons.
Wait. Oh, sorry. The setup for
You
Shadowbringers.
find out that Golbez is actually a fat cat.
So wait.
Oh,
Just to
like
clarify,
he takes the
so-
helmet off, and there's just like,
A fat cat underneath.
So
just his
It's just a
head
fat
poking
cat
out of the
with a
armor.
monocle.
the
It's just a
setup
fat cat
for
with a monocle.
Shadowbringers or the end of the for Stormblood?
Say it again.
The setup for Shadowbringers or the end of Stormblood arc?
For what?
For NK to see the trailer.
It would be the patch that you said.
Okay, so the end of the Shadowbringers Shadowbringers setup. So the end of the setup then.
Yeah, basically the last patch before starting Shadowbringers.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's when the trailer was revealed.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. The trailer was revealed technically a
Before
patch
that.
before that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is that because the patch before that is kind of the more critical one.
Abyss
that.
posted all that pain. How are you still
So
standing, fat cat?
Fat cat.
I think it's So it's 4.5 part 1 at the end of that.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
part 2 is when we start Shadowbringers. Technically. So the last dungeon and then it goes into So the end of the Face of War.
I'll tell you when. I'll know when because it's vividly in my memory because that was when like I was most into the game.
Mm-hmm. Though once I'm out of this cutscene, I'm gonna have to end it because it is late and I got work.
Yeah, I'll probably like which one out after Lisa like.
Well, you're ahead of me because I got delayed because I had to redo that fight
okay.
4 times.
I would just finish. I would say it's safe to at least for NK to finish up the
Yeah.
patch.
The
If
quest.
that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
the MSQ for the patch you're in.
Okay.
So that quest, I think, will be like once you finish that quest, that'll be the end of that patch.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be able to tell when the end of a patch is because like
get tighter.
it'll be pretty obvious.
Yeah.
It'll kind of be like, meanwhile and next time on Dragon Ball Z, like.
Bye.
Well, technically,
Bye,
the
I
end of
love
this
you.
quest. Yeah.
Upon completion of this quest, you will be able to access the palace's rooftop gardens by speaking to the royal menagerie attendant.
Yeah. That was actually they introduced that as a thing, so you can go up there and you can take pictures where Xenos died.
Yep.
Can be. I'll take selfies and
memories.
be like, yo.
Sometimes you'll see the body still there.
They just left him here. It's really messed up.
Posing with your spear stuck in a bloody spot on the ground.
They did not clean any of it up. That's
Also,
messed up.
NK, the next 2 weeks I'm back on night shift, just so you know.
Okay.
So I won't be the next Wednesday and the Wednesday after. I will not be able to do Warrior Light Wednesday.
Oh, okay. What am I
Aw.
gonna do then?
I don't
Hildebrand.
know. Yeah, you
Oh
can do-
yeah, Hildebrand. There's still this stuff there, and then resume the tower climb.
God.
Which-
Yeah.
Which tower
obviously.
climb?
Kugani Tower.
Oh, I haven't even started that yet.
And just
I
this time, I'll tell everyone step away from me because apparently having people on the screen was genuinely making things like freeze on my end, and I was like, I can't make these jumps. Get away!
Yeah, I gotta do that tower then.
Oh, Lise, look out! Look out!
Please look out.
Look out! Plows right through her.
It's okay. That cat's squishy. It's not much of an impact.
I'm just imagining like squishes between the legs of someone and just like keeps going. It's just, and then it's like, ugh. That's a weird feeling.
Like the video edit of the Terminator 2 scene with the fluffy dog walking between the bars.
And what of me? Am I no longer deserving of your confidence?
What trust can there be between us when you withhold the truth from me? Did you think me oblivious? To
Yeah,
the
after
fact
this,
that
I'll
your
probably
eyes
call it
was
2.
returning to Ulda? For years and years, we have trusted one another. Yet now
Yeah,
you
so far I feel like my rankings of expansions, like story-wise, like how invested I've been. I still think Heaven's Word. Then this, then ARR.
I think
This
that
one-
your rankings so far match pretty much everybody else's.
but in
Because it's like, this isn't bad, but I'm not,
Mhm.
it's not grabbing me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I will show
Like, the second I go back to Alamigo, I'm just like, yeah, okay. Like, I don't like the storyline as much, I guess.
Yeah.
They didn't put as much focus on as they should have.
Yeah.
You are home. You are free.
Because, for example, like, Gosetsu's on screen, I'm happy. And then he totally died and we never saw him again.
I mean,
No. He died. We never saw him again. That guy we saw on the island who was fishing, like that
that's
was
his twin.
yeah, that was his twin. Like that
Yotsuyu also, that was her
yeah,
twin.
that was Yotsuyu's twin too. They just happen to look like them. We're never seeing those characters again. I would like it if it cut to that and then we never saw them ever again.
That would be so dumb.
It would be. It's like, and they were on the island fishing.
For all the rest of time.
Tomorrow you will serve Alamigo.
Gosetsu got brave and figured out how to make fugu.
Am I understood?
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome.
Yeah, it sucks.
I
It sucks
went to the
that
kitchen to get. Sorry, go ahead.
Raban basically said, okay, this is your new home, and left on the side of the road, basically.
I got a little wind up baby rub on.
Oh,
Should give it to Nanamo.
that's where. Don't you know, NK? That's where his soul is stored, just like Ronnie.
Hey, who is this? Who's this?
Who is that?
Who's that?
Thanks for shielding us from Lakshmi.
Brown man.
If you hadn't been there, the rest of us would be worshipping her by now.
I know he's a Rogadin, but I keep forgetting he's a Rogadin. I think
He
he's
looks
just
like
a
a
giant
big
guy.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of sad he's not just a big man.
Like Greg.
Yeah, like Greg.
Look at her, she likes Dango.
From Monster Hunter?
Yes. It's not just from
More
Australia.
sweetbreads.
Did I mention that I encountered the Sultana in the palace? It would
Why'd you give her the coin purse then, Gosetsu?
She was in search of General Oldin, and I directed her to the rooftop garden.
Yes, I could have.
We're at the end of Stormblood. Well, end of like the main story.
Yeah.
We're doing.
This is
patch
the
stuff
end of
now.
the first patch. Post Stormblood.
Certainly not, Your Grace. I was
It's like
looking for
she
my-
shot him and everything, and then now there's just their like, hey, I got some dango for you. You want some? No? Okay, I'll have both then.
Look, she already ate like almost all of that.
I'm having chicken tacos.
Dango, Dango,
Must yield the floor to Rama.
Dango.
He has an important announcement to make.
Like, I need to know how this dynamic started.
You'll find out
need to know.
next
because, like,
time on
because
Final Fantasy Z.
No, I don't want to see the Imperial Palace. I have to look at him. again.
Meanwhile,
No. If I see a stupid hat, like
I'm- I'm sorry to say,
my hands are actually on my head, like bracing myself. Like
We get to see the Emperor, his hat, and his pauldrons.
I don't want to see that Warcraft reject again.
the Viceroy was merely wounded. He's returned to the capital.
Towards sea.
eyes on that mask.
One of my old acquaintances can introduce me to a mercenary.
Deplorable.
Why are these two like reminding me of like stormtroopers just having a conversation?
Because they are.
Because that's yeah.
That's exactly what they are.
Yes, the bull of Alamigo need not be put out to pasture just yet.
Do you think that like stormtroopers ever had a conversation that was like, "Hey, have you signed Sherry's birthday card yet?"
To laugh when the future may hold the same for you.
What do you want to like?
Oh my god! I just realized who that guy who made that fist was.
Arthur.
Yes. No.
Oh, okay. I didn't see him. Oh,
I would be glad to.
All right, you did it.
Rebuilding our name.
I'm free. I didn't have to see him.
You didn't have to see him.
I didn't have to see him. I'm so happy. I hope I never see him.
No, the guy making the fist is.
Home, Rauba.
I think you might like that character. He's pretty funny.
It's Fisto.
It's Fisto.
Hit Fisto. Another Star Wars character that I wish I didn't remember the name of.
It's a character. I was just
Yeah, that is a character, Kit Fisto.
Fisto.
Well, that was unexpected.
He is part of the Jedi Council, and he's got like tentacles for hair.
Fisto.
Yeah.
Who let George Lucas come up with these names?
I don't
Who
know. There's like
Jizz.
there's the like
Don't talk bad about this.
there's the lady like in Yoda's species. Her name is Yaddle.
I bet you. Well, that's cute though.
Yeah, but it's just Yoda and Yaddle are their names. She's
That's
part of the
cute,
council. There's
though.
Kiarumundi, who's the one with the really tall head, and he's the only Jedi who's allowed to bone.
I bet you Fisto
Also-
really likes
okay,
jizz.
As much as I like to stay up, I do have to head out. I'm gonna have to actually finish up. I just been stuck in
I like
cutscenes.
how Otto's like, no, nope,
I
I'm
have
out
to
of here.
leave. Always remember chat, Babu Frick.
Babu frick.
Okay, I'm gonna have to actually finish this part of the chapter. I'm gonna have to catch up to you, NK.
Okay.
But that's gonna
It's
be
only like 2 more cutscenes.
I-
You're almost there.
Yeah, it's
I'm-
literally
yeah.
just
yeah. But it's like I gotta go sleep,
Remember-
and
yeah,
then
go
we'll...
get some sleep.
Yep.
Have a good night, Otto.
Yep.
Good
Good
night.
night.
I'm gonna end in a little bit too.
Remember that Yoda is.
So thank you everyone for coming tonight for the stream. I'll be starting up night shift next week. So this Sunday I'll still be streaming 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time like normal. But next week on Tuesday and Wednesday I won't be streaming. I know I gotta work nights. It sucks. It is what it is. So we'll be back with NK in 2 weeks. And we'll continue and try to get into we're in Stormblood. Shadowbringers. With that, I'm just gonna end the stream as, you know, it is what